2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. This game against Indiana, the first game of the NBA's regular season. Last season, they won all 4 games, showing complete dominance.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Embiid. Back to Oubre. 4 on the clock. Over Reddish. Kept alive. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
And it's Davis with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Outside, Maxey. Jacks up a 3. Oubre outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Reddish. And it's Melton with the rebound. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Now, here's Oubre. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Blocked again.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball. How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Embiid, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here is Halliburton. Davis. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Maxey. Oubre, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
Out of bounds, at least 76ers ball. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Takes a step back. And here's Harris from the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Davis. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
To the inside. Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Maxey into the lane. And Embiid throws throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Driving in. Vanderbilt misses. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game. 1:57 left in the first quarter. And here's Beverly. Pass to Bamba. That one misses. Great D that time from Davis. Indiana trailing here. To the paint. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Poked away. Here's Beverly. Martin wide open. He fires. The 76ers with another miss. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Now here's Beverly, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Back to Bamba. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
And the dunk by Bamba. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Boy, Patrick Beverly, what a pleasure this guy is to watch. The level of competitiveness, the commitment to the defensive end. Man, he can raise the team.
Now, here's Toppin. From outside the arc. And Bamba pulls it down. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly making it easy for his teammate to score.
Brown wide open. He fires. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. 76ers lead by 3. 5 from Philadelphia. Here.
16.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Stolen by Beverly. And now the 76ers on the break. Outside for Batum. Here's Reed. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Nora. Inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The assist.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Greg, while the Sixers have been a factor time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
To the wing on the left. Here's Toppin. Pass to Nora. Now here's McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. Loose.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Here's Toppin. Banked in off the glass.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
In the corner, it's Martin. Rejected by Walker. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Harris draws the double. That's tipped and stolen by McConnell. On the wing, Walker. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
The 76ers leading by 4. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
And the Pacers can't get it to go.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Oubre outside. Tries the spin move. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Indiana. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Back to Mathurin. And he can't jam it through.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Melton, no good.
Well, he's got to be embarrassed for attempting that one. You got to think twice about that next time.
Here's Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
It's stolen by Reddish. Knocks it loose. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Embiid the screen. Takes it inside. On the wing, Melton. Another miss by Philadelphia. Pacers trailed by 5. Outside, Davis. And Davis throws it down home.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
There's the drive. There's Embiid. Pacers with the rebound. There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Mathurin for 3. Cans it from downtown. Matherin's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Oubre outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Oubre's got 6.
He's starting to develop that range. Maybe the stroke isn't perfect, but Oubre's showing promise.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
With the drive for 3, Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
4 seconds left. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers on top, up 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Pacers trailed by 3. It wasn't the best of seasons, Doris, for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction. And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Beverly for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Pacers. And the wide open shot from Reddish. That's good. And it's Haliburton with the assist.
But Haliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reddish with the ball. Vanderbilt with the screen. Down low. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Outside Covington. Bamba inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
The 76ers trail. Pass to Martin. It's stolen by Matherin. And now it's Davis running. He'll go all the way.
That's the quick hands of Benedict Mathurin. You love to see him engage defensively.
Here's Philadelphia. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And here we go. Fast break. Haliburton's got it. Here's Mathurin. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Now it's a 6-point Indiana lead. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Haliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. And Indiana making a change here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Reddish's shot is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Covington's shot is off.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Boy, Mathurin showing the ability to get off the dribble drive right there.
Maxey looking it over. Covington in the corner. Back to Maxey. There's a screen by Covington. The 76ers need to get off a shot. 2 on the clock. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Covington's got 7.
Covington has put such time and work into that perimeter game. Now the confidence he shoots it with knocks that down. That's beautiful.
To the middle. A floater. Toppin can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, Maxey. In the corner, it's Harris. From outside, off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Now, here's Reddish. 10 points for him. Pass to Jackson. Back to Halliburton. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Harris inside. Back to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Left side, Harris. Oubre outside. Beyond the arc. Harris's shot is off. Here's Reddish. Jackson has the open look. And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The 76ers trail by 7. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Martin. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Everly with the ball. Drives to the hoop. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, just good solid use of the pick and roll. Patrick Beverly, ball in his hands, looking quite comfortable.
And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That is his 1st foul of the game.
That's his 1st personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Indiana with it. Leading by 5. To the left side wing. Back to Toppin. Shot clock at 6. Here's Walker. Stolen by Bamba.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Beverly. It's rebounded by Indiana. Brown outside. There's the three. Back to Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The free throw drops for Jackson. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Out left to the wing. Back to Brown. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Beverly. Pass to Morris. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Another miss by Philadelphia. Pacers leading by 7. Now Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. And the 76ers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
With the Sixers.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Rejected by Halliburton.
Oh my goodness, Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send him back defensively.
And a struggle here to find a rhythm in the second half. Field goal percentage starting to tail off in a big way.
Outside, Davis. Outside, Mathurin. Back to Davis. And they double up Davis. Mathurin for 3. A second chance effort. And Davis can't get it to go. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris outside. Going inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And oftentimes it's Harris spotting up. That drive may have caught the defense napping, and I really like the aggression.
And Harris drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
To the paint, Mathurin. Here's Reddish. Here's Davis. Indiana moving it around. Tries again. Mathurin, good. 11 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Embiid the screen. It's stolen by Davis. 4-on-3 break. Here's Vanderbilt. And the layup falls. Vanderbilt's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Pass to Oubre. Outside, Maxey launches a three, sinks the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
To the inside. Here's Davis. Ball's knocked loose. The 76ers trailed by 6. Back to Maxey. Nobody near Milton. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Maxey. Harris outside. Back to Maxey. At the elbow, Oubre. He gets that one.
You have got to respect that about Oubre. He believes in himself even in the tight spots of the game.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. Here's Halliburton. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. And the Pacers lead by 6.
The Halliburton just has a knack for understanding what his team needs, and that was a big-time clutch delivery.
Pass to Melton. Now Harris. Vanderbilt defending. Here's Melton. Harris, right side. Got a piece of it. Outside, Maxey. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
They needed that bucket. And leave it to Harris to go get it. He knows when it's time to take things into his own hands. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Pass to Harris. Melton with the ball. Halliburton with the steal. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
No luck that time either. Now Maxey. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Pelicans win the tip. Here's McCollum. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, B.A., they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Tipped! And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Halliburton with the ball. Pass to Vanderbilt. Three-pointer off the mark. Jones drives in. Here's Ingram. And here's Williamson. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Outside Vanderbilt. Down low. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Picked by Williamson. To the inside. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, rolling with purpose after setting the pick. Zion's terrific at recognizing how to score in these sets.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and, of course, they know it.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
Now here's Mathurin to the middle. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Halliburton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Number 15.
Now here's Halliburton. Halliburton on the wing. Vanderbilt with a screen to the paint. Beyond the arc. Halliburton misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Back to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
Back to Ingram. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Outside Mathurin. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
And with each made three, Mathurin's confidence rises. An encouraging sign.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Halliburton outside. Inside. Here's Davis. Over Ingram. And they recover it. Down low. Davis. That's good. Davis has got 6.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Well, the value of Jared Vanderbilt as a strong wing defender is pretty undeniable, Clark.
You cannot win consistently without players like Jared Vanderbilt. I mean, you need a shutdown defender that has versatility. And it's a skill that he takes a lot of pride in. He's worked at. He brings a lot to the table at that end of the floor.
Here's Mathurin. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mathurin's got his second bucket of the night.
Nobody stopping that. Mathurin attacking with purpose.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter here. Outside Ingram. Valanciunas sets a screen. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Here's Ingram. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Ingram, no good on the free throw.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Now here's Toppin. Outside Mathurin. The floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 9.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Picked by Williamson. Left side Ingram. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Three-pointer Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That makes them 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Ingram. Nice D from Reddish. Indiana leading. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Boy, he can put together quite the stat sheet. Not much Mathurin can't do.
Crafty move. It's picked off. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Soft touch off the glass. Mathurin's got 16 points now.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Benedict.
17.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Grant, with the Pelicans, so many of the past few years have started with such high hopes.
Yeah, B.A., and at the end of every season, it feels like there's a big what-if hanging over New Orleans. We haven't been able to catch many breaks in recent years. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Takes a three. Knocks it down from distance. Marshall's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Nance. Alvarado outside. McCollum outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Marshall. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Nance can't get it to go.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
Back to Walker. Pass to Toppin. Outside, Brown. Going inside. And Brown with the stuff.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And it's all from three-point range. And so Brown will bring it up to the Indiana Pacers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Walker's shot is off.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Let's get excited.
And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, B.A., it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. On defense, the Pelicans. They trail by 9. Here's Mathurin. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Steps back. Here's Daniels. Halliburton with some nice D.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
What determination on the board. His work ethic was really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
A big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now here's Davis. He's got 10. And Davis slams it home.
I don't know what you do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Well, Clark, we often note the offensive impact from Davis, but he also gets it done on the other end of the floor.
He is the best defender in the league in my mind when you look at all the aspects of playing defense. He's a multiple block shot champ. His anticipation and timing at the defensive end, top shelf.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul. Here's Mathurin. Valanciunas with a rebound. 1:09 left in the half. Jones drives in. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen. Now Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
Man, that's his shot. maybe he was too wide open.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Matherin's got 5 points now this quarter.
I just love the ball boot.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Halliburton. Jones with the block. Williamson outside. Outside for Ingram. From the stripe. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
And it's Pelicans ball. It's an 18-point game. Valanciunas sets a screen. And a deep three from McCollum. From beyond the arc, and then some. McCollum's got 5 now.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's time for an injury.
Oh, hey, how about that? Time right there. Big time. Woo. Halliburton inflicting some pain with that throwdown. My goodness, young fella.
Pass to Ingram. The three is up. Rebounded by Halliburton.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Matherin. Reddish on the wing. Clock is at 3. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Matherin missing.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And, you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
And then Davis slams it in!
It's clear that Davis loves to put on the show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
Pass to Valanciunas. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. 90 seconds into the second half now. Looking to get it going. And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
There's Davis with the three. Rebounded by New Orleans. McCollum outside. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
You know, at the offensive end, McCollum does a little of everything for you. I mean, that was a great pass.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Pass to Ingram. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Phenomenal athleticism from Ingram. I mean, really looking to rip that basket up with that strong dunk.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Here's Brown. Valanciunas with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Brown. Jackson with it. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008-2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
McConnell outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Zion Williamson is a one-man wrecking crew inside. His coach, Willie Green, said, quote, "It's incredible his touch when he gets down to the lane with 2-3 guys hanging on him, and he's still somehow able to find the glass, and he does a great job of finding his teammates as well." And Brian, let's not forget about those dunks either.
Oh, definitely not. That's the show. Thanks, Allie. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Brown. Pelicans cleared away. McCollum into the lane. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. And here's Toppin from the arc. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 16. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram. A minute 37 left in the third. Here's Nembhard. The 15-footer. That went off the back iron and out. McCollum looking it over. Deflects the pass. Toppin with a steal. In transition. Here come the Pacers. Jackson can't get it to go. Outside Ingram. Ingram on the wing. Back to Valanciunas. To the left side wing. Ingram up top. And that's good for 2. Ingram's got 13.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
Indiana calls timeout. So it's the Pacers now. Here's Nembhard. Sweet little floater. And the Pacers lead by 16.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Marshall. Now Alvarado. There's a screen by Marshall. 4 on the clock. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Pacers. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Pelicans ball. 15-point game. There's McCollum with the 3. Buries it from 3. McCollum's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, they're having a good half so far offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
To the wing on the left. That's the screen. Back to McCollum. 5 on the clock. Here's Marshall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Nembhard. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Pacers lead by 15.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Shot's good by McCollum.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Pass to Daniels. Launches a 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Timeout called, the Pacers. From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Back to Alvarado. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Alvarado's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, Mathurin. Back to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Ingram. He's covered by Mathurin. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it.
Substitution, number 11.
And the Pacers with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
The versatility of Haliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Three-pointer. The Pacers pull it in. Stolen by Jones. Outside Ingram. And it's blocked by Davis.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
Three-pointer Mathurin. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mathurin.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Outside Ingram. Misses the layup. Haliburton outside. Pass to Davis. Outside Mathurin. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Murphy.
And Mathurin, uber aggressive on offense and skilled at drawing fouls, too.
Both free throws good from Mathurin. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances. So it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're behind by 14. We've got 1:55 left in the game. We've got 1:55 left in the game. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram is listed at 6'8", but that wingspan is north of 7 feet. It allows him to get extra reach on his drive.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Pass to Davis. Back to Mathurin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Lots of tough places to play in this league, Clark. Which team you think has the best home court advantage?
Well, I think a number of teams would fit into that category. The Nuggets, because of the geography and the toughness of the altitude there. But the Knicks, when they're good, there's a hard place to play. Portland, when the Blazers are rolling, is a heck of a home court advantage. Boston, with their history and the great teams they've had in the past and what they've had recently, those are some that come to mind for me.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 11. Ingram double team. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And finished off by Davis.
It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised. Great win
for the Pacers.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And they pick up their fourth win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association. And what a huge performance it was for Bennedict Mathurin.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a three-point play.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Anthony Davis. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line to the Pelicans, Naji Marshall.
And the second free throw is good. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Right side Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Watching Davis do work like this is special.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Guys, they split the season series, and there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
When he goes, watch out now. Mathurin operates with a head full of steam.
Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Bridges. He's driving in. And it's Bridges with the jam. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now Halliburton. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Stolen by Davis. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Dinwiddie on the attack. Outside Finney-Smith. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Finney-Smith. Stolen by Davis. Inside. Finished off the break. Vanderbilt's got his second basket of the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Indiana.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Down low. Pass to Reddish. Outside for Davis. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Bridges. Claxton down low. And he dunks it down.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
Now here's Mathurin. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Crafty move. And it's good on the lay-in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Vanderbilt. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Vanderbilt's got 6 points.
Such an integral part to Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Pacers make a change here.
Substitutions on the floor.
Indiana leading. You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50, 40, 90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
Davis. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Here's Finney-Smith. Reddish brings the double. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Makata with a steal. Back to Reddish. Pass to McConnell. He tries for three. Drills it from deep. There's a minute 12 left in the opening quarter. Bridges down low. Left side, Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So both teams making some changes here. Kick out to Brown. From the arc. Walker pulls down the board. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Walker. Here's Thomas. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Pacers out in front, leading by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Top and right side. And Lonnie Walker's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Brad, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Walker. Here's Thomas. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by McConnell. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Here's Thomas. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. And here's Toppin from the arc. Claxton with a rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Basket's good.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
The drive by Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Jackson, left side. Toppin outside. And there's a 3-second violation. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 4. Here's Claxton. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Back to Smith. Pass to Claxton. Smith with it. To the inside. The kick out to Walker. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Indiana. They lead by 4. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. And it's McConnell on the drive. Kick out to Brown. Toppin outside. Fires from deep. Claxton with a rebound. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Bennedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, a lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The kick out to Johnson. 3-pointer. The Pacers pull it in. Outside Mathurin. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown. Mathurin's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And with each made 3, Mathurin's confidence rises, an encouraging sign.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Simmons with it. And there's the drive. Pass to Claxton. For 3, Bridges. Drops in the 3. Bridges has got 5 points.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Outside Reddish. And Lonnie Walker's going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his 2nd foul already.
Timeout called, the Nets. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And here comes the break. Here's Bridges. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. And now it's just a 2-point Pacer lead.
You have to be in awe of Bridges' athleticism, gifted at leaking out and executing. He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Out to Bridges. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Walker for three. Davis with a rebound. And here are the Pacers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's Mathurin missing. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pass to Davis. The rebound by the Nets.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Walker for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Walker's got himself on the board with a three there. Davis a screen. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Simmons. Oh, misses the dunk.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Pacers. They're up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Indiana leading. Haliburton outside to the paint. Missed inside. Brooklyn with the ball. Well, the value of Jared Vanderbilt as a strong wing defender is pretty undeniable, Clark.
You cannot win consistently without players like Jared Vanderbilt. I mean, you need a shutdown defender that has versatility. And it's a skill that he takes a lot of pride in. He's worked at. He brings a lot to the table at that end of the floor.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Nice pump fake by AD. So good at drawing fouls.
That free throw, no good. Clark, we often note the offensive impact from Davis, but he also gets it done on the other end of the floor.
He is the best defender in the league in my mind when you look at all the aspects of playing defense. He's a multiple block shot champ. His anticipation and timing at the defensive end, top shelf.
To the middle. Hoop poked away. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Haliburton. Oh, Haliburton goes to the rack and hits.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Haliburton's perimeter shot.
In transition. Here's Reddish. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Nick Claxton.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Pass to Haliburton. Shot clock at 6. Davis drawing the double team. Second chance shot. Claxton with a rebound.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Here's Johnson. There's the drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Now here's Haliburton. Outside Reddish. On the wing, Mathurin. Beyond the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Bridges with room to shoot. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it. and that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Here's Mathurin. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And Mathurin really gets off the ground quick. Terrific at being aggressive around the rim. Well done.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a one-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando where they'll face the Magic. That's the first of a three-game trip out on the road for them. So it's the Pacers now. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Reddish. And here's Mathurin. Now here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Watching Davis do work like this is special.
Bridges outside. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. And here's Mathurin. 7 points in the game. Puts up a three. Drains the triple. And now a 4-point Indiana lead.
Boy, he's got a smooth stroke. Even on his catch-and-shoot jumpers, Mathurin has excellent form.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Here's Davis. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Davis has got 17.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Davis. Here's Reddish. No good on the three. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 6. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You got to give them credit for how aggressive they've been on defense. Getting the opposition to cough it up and then making them pay on the other end.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pass to Mathurin. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Magnets and vice grips on his hands. Mathurin making a miss.
Here's Thomas. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Smith. And he drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Up top, Walker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Obi Toppin.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Driving inside. Back to Brown. 1 second left. No good on the buzzer beater. That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Nets leading. Well, Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Nets with the lead. Smith into the lane. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And they get it back. Here's Watford. Yes! And the foul! It goes on Isaiah Jackson.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Smith inside. Pass to Watford. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
The kick out to Johnson. Takes a three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Nembhard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Outside Johnson. No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Top and right side. Jackson outside. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Jackson. Here's Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Now Jackson. Out to the right wing. Top and shot is off.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Nembhard. Lets the three fly. Claxton with a rebound.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Pass to Nwora. And he goes in for the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And the Nets call time here. And some changes here for the Pacers. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jacques Vaughn had some advice for the team over that last break. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pass to Johnson. To the left wing. Bridges, left side. Back to Claxton. Shoots over Davis. Claxton can't get it to go.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Davis down low. Left side, Vanderbilt. The open shot, Halliburton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Dinwiddie, right side. And the call will be against Bennedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Nifty move. Pass to Claxton. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. And the Nets lead by 3.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
To 3, Mathurin. Rebounded by the Nets. It's Bridges on the wing. The fadeaway. They get it back. Here's Claxton. And it's blocked by Davis. In transition, here come the Pacers. Walker pulls down the board. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
And stolen by Bridges. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up to Brooklyn. Kept alive. Here's Mathurin. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And Mathurin, uber aggressive on offense and skilled at drawing fouls, too.
Both free throws good from Mathurin.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Walker. Now Claxton.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And he ends up making the second. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And so they foul intentionally. Right side, Walker. Bridges with it. Picked up by Reddish. Knocks it loose. And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
I like how poised Mathurin is. He loves being the guy to take the big shots in the big moments. This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Haliburton on the take. It falls! And tie game! Huge basket right there. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. So the Nets making a switch here. Bridges, left side, to the paint. Finney Smith. Count it!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And an intentional foul right there.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Pass to Haliburton. Into the lane. Back to Mathurin. For the tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to